So I'm here sweating in Bohol, Philippines at the amazing sight of the chocolate hills. I'll show you guys a better view of that later. But I landed in Cebu, where I was supposed to give some talks on entrepreneurship. It fell through, wasn't able to do it, but I'll come back, I got you guys. But I landed there in Cebu and immediately got on a ferry, which was more like a high-speed boat, and came over here to Bohol. Here in the country of Philippines, some interesting facts about the Philippines is that it's the largest English-speaking country in the world after America. I mean, that's highly contested between that and India. It's the only Christian country in all of Asia. And going back to the English-speaking fact is that a lot of American companies have outsourced a lot of their customer call service centers to Philippines. So when you call a customer rep with an American company, you might want to ask them, if you hear an accent, because I do this all the time, and I go, hey, are you in the Philippines? And they go, yes, sir. And they have this kind of, how do you know kind of accent. But I'm here in the Philippines. I'm going to show you guys around Bohol, here at the Chocolate Hills, and I'm also going to show you guys around Cebu. Hope you guys like it. Enjoy. Peace. The man, the myth, the legend, Duterte. Here in Cebu, on our way to Bohol, not on a boat like that, but on a ferry like that. But wish it could have looked like that. So tarsiers are endangered animals. They're nocturnal, meaning that they sleep during the day and are active at night, but during the day they may open their eyes and you can see their big old eyes. But during the day they're just chilling, relaxing, waiting for the night to come so they can be active. Pretty dangerous, especially when you're recording and not holding on. Pretty dangerous. But the dangerous part of this bridge is the bamboo, because your feet can fall through. So if you're wearing shoes, you might scuff up your new shoe. I mean, you shouldn't be wearing a new shoe here. Or if you're wearing slippers like this now, your foot can go through and you cut yourself. But that's actually the dangerous part about this bridge, is the bamboo. All you got to do is just hold on. So this is something clearly not legal in America, but what they love to do here in the Philippines. And they have knives or blades connected to their feet, and sadly in the end one of them dies, and that's how the winner is decided. You'll see. You see? See his limp head? I mean, he's just dead. So these are the floating restaurants, but what you want to see is that kid up there in the tree. I don't know if you can see him. And that's what I'm seated in, something like that.
And yes, I know how lonely life can be.
So the floating restaurant I'm on looks like that.
And the night won't set me free. Mother Mary has speaking words of wisdom, little queen, love you. Okay.
If you know anything about Filipino culture, they have music everywhere. I'm here at a butterfly garden, and these butterflies are all native to Philippines.
And when they fly during mating, the girl is always on top. She's the driver anyway.
So as you can see, these butterflies are actually mating.
And this one,
And you know it's hot here because they hide in the shade when it's really hot, as you can see with all the butterflies here. So according to our guide, you know how people used to get married and use doves? Here in the Philippines, the newer generations use butterflies. As you can see, they're mating. But our guide says the reason why people now use butterflies is because butterflies are extremely loyal. They don't crossbreed. So it's their new sign of, or their symbolism for loyalty in marriage. They use butterflies instead of doves. Talking about the global Islamic economy, now you even see halal becoming pervasive here in non-Muslim countries, like in the Philippines. It's so hot that the church doesn't even have walls. As you can see, just like in Cambodia and other Southeast Asian countries, there's really no place for pedestrians to walk. You have to admit, Filipinos have a sense of humor. We're gonna take one of these to go to another island and hang out the whole day. It'd be like that in the Philippines, just walking around with a pistol grip shotgun. Time to get on the boat. So he's pushing off because we're getting ready to leave. That's the driver. Our own escort service of dolphins. Pretty cool, huh?
thank you, Lord.
Woo! You see him? You see him? See? Check him out. They're leading us to the island. In the wild, no zoo. We have our own escort service of dolphins. The captain said there's about 2,000 of them. You can see them. Some of them are just jumping out of the air. Look at them over there. Not sand, it's shells. The vibe reminds me of Lombok, Indonesia, but with their use of bamboo here in the Philippines, it seems a bit more authentic, a little bit more Southeast Asian than in Lombok, Indonesia, with their hopes of being the halal Bali. They use more cement, big modern restaurants, and what have you. In other countries, avocados are used with salt, but here on the islands of the Philippines, avocados are used with sugar for desserts and shakes like this. Island living. These kids were in the swimming pool with us. Now they're in the hammock, but that's their swimming pool. Chicken fighting is one of their ways of gambling here. As you can see, they have 3 roosters who they're taking care of for their next fatal event. Tough life here out on the islands. Now we're taking off to go to the Virgin Island, that's what it's called. We were supposed to see a sandbar here at the Virgin Island and hang out on it and what have you, but the tide is too high and we're just gonna have to be in the natural swimming pool like my man there in the green shirt holding the table. So this is where we'll be. So we're here, supposed to be a sandbar here, so we're supposed to hang out, dock the boat here, and hang out on the sandbar with him, but the water's too high, so we're just here swimming for the time being. Coming back home, attempting to dock. Kids going into their natural swimming pool. So this is what's going to take me to the boat to go to Cebu from Bohol. These dogs here just keep following me. Another country, another kind of tuk-tuk. The Philippines. Houses not by the water, but on the water. And of course, if you're in Southeast Asia, you gotta have wires everywhere. I mean, of course. Look at that. On the back of a truck are all the chickens for chicken fighting being transported pretty much to their demise, huh? You got the little kid here being a bodyguard with a fidget spinner. Here you go. You're in a taxi, and guess what's the song in the background? Straight Karate Kid, dude. Straight stuck in the 80s music era here in Philippines forever. Local terrorists that are wanted. It's always Cali. They said, we're gonna do a song whether you like it or not. So pick one. And they said, we'll try. solo right here. I'm like a modified ukulele. Look at him, look at him. Some are just born with the funk. Damn. He's killing this solo. Come on. Damn. Come on. Maybe upset some people. Yeah, that was too loud. Not a bad view. Solid 6 out of 10. I'd like to think that Asians have the utmost of respect for skincare because of their deep knowledge of the prevention of harmful UV rays and the avoidance of skin cancer through the use of large build hats, swimsuit, wetsuit material that covers every square centimeter of your body, an obscene amount of sunblock, and umbrellas when it's not raining because of health concerns. But I have reason to believe or think that it's probably more based off of social constructs than anything else. For those of you who have not left a Western country, shards of glass from broken bottles and what have you is the international sign for poor man's security. People getting out of a jeepney. Here in hot, humid jungle weather, you can even utilize your roof space as customer space, like this coffee shop here is doing.